Hey guys, Mike, IronTrap Garage. Another week in the life of. I'm here at the mill getting parts ready for Monday morning for Luke to ship. Luke moved all of our headlights here, like I mentioned last week. So all of our headlight parts are here. I still need to get the trim bezels and taillight bezels, taillight lenses here. We have to move the whole taillight lens bin. So we might work on that this week. But we're getting there. Get stuff here, start getting it organized. We're working on more shelves over in the rail building. We're gonna work on some stairs this week. Trying to fix the stairs that are over there because they're pretty badly damaged. Just keep on chugging away on stuff here. I think we're gonna try and get the 32 drag car running this week. We have a car show on Wednesday, Ted's Auto Picnic. So we got a bunch of stuff going on this week. So we'll see what we can get into. All right, so today we got a lot accomplished. Matt and I just shot an outro for the F600, took it for a drive, shot some rolling shots. The big thing I wanted to show in here is this room is all done. Door, we have to make a trim piece for the top here, but the interior trim's all done, all the windows are done, back wall is now done, and this piece over here is done. This whole section comes out in 3 pieces, so we can get to the electrical panel on the back side if need be. In here, Ryan has been hard at work cleaning. This is a giant pile of wood. So he's been going through, we've been making burn bins. This is all still usable stuff. We're cleaning up in here big time, making a ton of progress. So everyone left for the day. I'm gonna close up. Tomorrow is a good day, but all of that over there's 8 pallets of burn wood, plus the whole trailer. So we're getting there. We're gonna work on cleaning up all this mess tomorrow to finally make it look usable in here. And then I might have Ryan start tearing this off because there's actually a window under there that we need to uncover and see what's up with. It'd be cool to get another window for light in here. So yeah, that's Monday.
All right, so today's Tuesday, week in the life of, and we took a little break on the convertible and just shoved it over here on this bay for right now. Mike's digging for parts today at the mill, trying to turn up some of the extra parts for this thing that we still need to get it a little more complete before we sell it. Evan's actually working on the inner fenders for the ranch truck. These inner fenders, go over here. These inner fenders rot out, and you can see he has a piece cut out there. He broke a piece in the press brake. They basically have multiple layers of metal that are sandwiched together, and water gets between them and rots out. So what we're doing is actually just using a thick piece of metal that he broke in the press brake, and we're going to weld that in and blend it all in as one, so there's not multiple layers there, and it won't do it again. It also gets that nice and sturdy, so we can put them back in. What I'm working on is the Arting car. Got that back on the lift this morning, and I'm starting on the V-band clamps and the exhaust stuff. So got this one all tacked, and it's hard to tell because I didn't turn the light on, but the header up in there is very hard to see, but I have the one V-band clamp on the other side I need to tack next. So that's going on. Steve's over here working on the drag car today. He's doing some fun work. So he is working on mounting and shooting a video for, he got the carbs mounted, getting the fuel filter, fuel block, all that stuff. And our goal for this week is to actually fire this car if all goes well. I think he's also got it plumbed out of the tank. Fuel pumps all set up. So very, very soon, hopefully, a little more work, we can hear this thing make noise. Moon's, of course, on duty, guarding the place safely and hiding from the rain today. So that's what's going on Tuesday. Moon? What do you think, buddy? So we had some visitors show up from Texas doing some swapping here for this old Corvette. And we're getting a Brookville 32 Roadster. Pretty cool. So these guys just drove through the night, non-stop because of the rain, to get here. So we're just gonna get this thing off the truck and trailer and get it inside the dry, because it's been raining pretty good here the past couple days. Typical spring weather.
Stay back. Okay, hang on a second.
There you go.
Good, straight.
That's a procedure. All right, Moondog.
Learn getting up over that ramp.
Yeah, low car problems. Hi, buddy. Come on, let's get out of the way. Come on, Moon, over here. Come on, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on, come in. Nice. Plenty of room, that's good.
All right, so today is Tuesday. We got all the shelves finished, minus these 2 crossbars I have to buy. We got to shift all this down. Need to move this one over against here. I got some local friends that had some drums kicking around. Plastic drums, cut the lids off. Wanted plastic so we don't, if there is any moisture, it doesn't rust, put rust rings on the floor. So we're gonna start putting rear radius rods, steering boxes, that kind of stuff. We're gonna put them like here against that pallet racking, kind of dead space. Still plenty of room for an aisle, and we can organize by year, steering boxes, radius rods, that kind of stuff. So getting organized in here. Nate just drug over all these bins because these shelves are deep enough you can actually put 2, because there's a little overhang at the back. We can put 2 so you can have plenty of storage space. So we have tons of these. So we're gonna hyper organize all the stuff in here, put timing covers, distributors, that kind of stuff in here, overflow. We'll still have 2 or 3 in the basement downstairs that are listed and are next available to sell. Overflows in here, you run out, you bring the bin in here, grab a couple, take it back down in the basement. So that's the plan. We'll see how it works. But we're getting there. I got to take down some racking at the shop for that diagonal wall over there, but slowly getting there. Next is lights, because it is not very bright in here. So we're getting there. All right, today is Wednesday. We are at a cool little local auto picnic. One of our favorites, called Ted's Auto Picnic. A little church, not too far from us. Drove the my car Cabriolet 34 sedan delivery and cruised along with a friend. Walk around, show you what's here. Nothing too crazy, but just a good lunchtime show on a Wednesday. All right, today is Thursday. Nice day yesterday at the car show, but today we're back to organizing. So Luke brought all the fans and oil pans from the other building over. We have a bunch of oil pans here. The plan is to put a couple pallets down here. Oil pans, basically the way I'm going to organize it is front of engine to back of engine, that direction. So the oil pans, timing covers will go on the shelf. We have water necks down there. Those 2 boards right there, bud, on the ladder. So then we'll start organizing. I got bell housing with me today. We have more radius rods. So we're going to try and get all this organized. We have some people from Texas helping us today. Trading a car, so they've offered some help as well. So Ryan's moving these boards. We're going to try and get this whole bay cleaned out. You need your multi-tool? Yes. I saw it sitting there. I was like, you might need that. Get this all cleaned out. And the match trailer is filled with wood from this winter. We went and picked some boards up from a barn, if you remember, from a week in the life of. So try and get all this organized and cleaned up.
Yep. That should be dead up number 1 there.
So it should be close enough that it should pop or do something.
Yeah, it's gonna take all the air off my legs when it backfires out the pipe here. Ready?
Okay. That fired really easily once we had the plug wires
Hey,
correct.
listen, once you get past user error, it usually works pretty well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that. That wasn't as obnoxious as I expected.
No, I wonder why. Maybe the pipes are a little longer on this than on that T?
Yeah, I don't know why. The T seems
Right.
way more.
I mean, that was like painful loud.
I don't know what it is about this one. It's not as...
Yeah.
end of the day Friday. We got all of the new shirts shipped out. Luke got all the packages, parts done. I handled all the shirts today. Luke's gonna drop these off at the mill. Starting to move some more stuff. If you listened to the podcast yesterday, we took this 32 Roadster in on trade. Brookville car, Brookville body. This will be available for sale. We have a title, small block, auto, SoCal chassis. Pretty neat little car. Took it on trade for the Corvette. Guy came up from Texas and traded us. He's headed back to Texas with the Corvette. He's happy, we're happy. This will be for sale. This week we worked on moving all kinds of stuff. Got all of the rear radius rods, the drive shafts are up there. Luke moved all the fans and oil pans the one day. We got all the bell housings. So we're just gonna keep choosing all of one thing and getting it moved. Try and get all these racks empty down here and upstairs. A lot of work. So I hope everyone enjoys the t-shirts. There will be these 2 boxes here are extra inventory in case we have any shipping mishaps, or bunch of these are for friends and stuff. Once we go through and everything's taken care of, extra inventory will be listed for sale, just not right away. We will make an announcement when it's listed for sale. A bunch of work done this week. It was a crazy week. Next week we have a bunch more going on. The live swap meet is Friday of next week, July 3rd. Make sure you tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Instagram. Yeah, thanks guys for watching. We appreciate it, and see you next week.